Yes, Sony has a patent filed for a game cartridge for a portable gaming system. Yes! I knew they weren't going to give up on portable gaming consoles like the Vita or the PlayStation Portable. I can't wait for Sony's next portable gaming system, except the patent isn't for a portable console. The cartridge isn't for a portable gaming system from Sony. It's for a kid's toy. So stop.
Skip it up and that up.
So there was a patent that Sony did file in South Korea with their Korean Intelligent Property Right Information Service, or KIPRIS. Just rolls right off the tongue. I had to read that. There was no way I was going to remember that name. And it was for a game cartridge, it seemed like. Now here is a picture from the patent of the cartridge. It's going to be made of metal and resin, and people saw this picture, people heard about this Korean patent that Sony put out there, and everyone lost their mind saying, oh look, Sony really is coming out with a Vita successor. Even though the Vita was pretty much a failure, it only sold about 16 million units worldwide since its release in 2011, Sony is going to make another dedicated portable. We knew they were, and everyone got very confident, and I saw a bunch of videos out there saying, oh, look, Sony's back in the portable console game. But no, this patent had nothing to do with a next-generation portable console from Sony. It's for a kid's toy, and that kid's toy is called the Sony Toyo, which is a kid's toy that Sony revealed early last year in like May of 2017. And if you look at, you'll see some footage here. If you look at some of the reveal trailer of Sony Toyo, I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but we'll roll with it. It kind of, you'll see the cartridges that they're talking about with this patent. And this whole Toyo concept actually kind of reminds me of Nintendo Labo. But you can't say that Sony was copying Nintendo Labo because Toyo was announced almost a year before Nintendo even revealed Labo. So, yeah. This is a really weird thing. I never heard of this Sony Toyo before, but this is what this patent that Sony filed in Korea is about. These cartridges are for the Sony Toyo. It's not for some mysterious portable console that's coming out, so everyone could calm their man boobs right down. Now, I think the reason people are very sensitive to Sony maybe is coming out with a new console is Sony's John Codera said that he sees portable gaming in the future of Sony, where it is another method for them to deliver their experiences. I'm kind of paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what he said. But what I think he means is that Sony's going to do the same things Microsoft is doing. You know, Microsoft, they're going to be putting out a controller that you could use with smartphones, and they're really getting into cloud gaming. And of course, Sony, to be competitive, especially with the next generation of consoles, is going to have to do the same thing. And I see what's going to happen is people are going to take their smartphones and going to be able to play AAA PlayStation 5 gaming experiences on them. I don't know why I have a pop socket on the back of my phone. I have to do this every single time. It's becoming like an OCD thing. But that's what I think that John Codera was referring to. It's Sony, it's over for them with portables, okay? Even they dropped the ball with the Vita. Even if there was still a market for portables like back in like the early 2000s, I just don't see. Sony wants to focus on home consoles. They probably want to focus on streaming. They want to focus on making PlayStation a games delivery service beyond just making it hardware. And for them to put the research and development into another dedicated portable console right now it would be a waste of time and a waste of money. It honestly would be, and I think Sony realizes that. And when they refer to portable gaming, they're referring to you taking your Note 9 or iPhone or whatever the case may be and playing the games on there. It's over, guys. And I know it sucks because the Vita was a really good console. I even reviewed the Vita on this channel, and it was a great system. But between Sony not marketing it right and them trying to make it totally about AAA experiences solely on the go, it just wasn't the right direction. And I even think, honestly, that Nintendo, after they kill off the 3DS and 2DS line, I don't think they're going to get back into dedicated portable gaming either. Now, they have the Switch. You're like, but Rich, the Switch is portable, but the Switch is meant to be a home console and a portable console. That's why it works on there. You know, people may argue, Rich, you're just saying AAA experiences on the go. That's what the Switch offers. But the Switch is also your home console, too. And Nintendo made it seamless, where you just pop the Switch in the dock, play your AAA game there, pull it out, take it on the go, and the experience is exactly the same. The Vita didn't offer that. The Vita was like a PlayStation, the diet version of a PlayStation 3. So yeah, it's over. Sony knows it's over. I think it's a smart move that they don't focus on any kind of dedicated portable gaming consoles anymore. And honestly, I think after the 3DS and 2DS, the days of dedicated portable gaming consoles are going to be over with, because technology is just evolving and changing, and dedicated portable consoles are simply unnecessary as we go into almost the year 2020. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.
Hey, congratulations! If you made it to the end of the video, you should subscribe to Review Tech USA so you can hear me blabber on some more. Also, too, starting this month, I will be live streaming solely on Twitch. I'll have a link to my Twitch channel below in the description. And last but not least, make sure you click that like button. It helps out the show big time. See you guys in the next video.